highlighting that to both our guests. We have another breaking news coming in from Iran. Iran's internet disruption has now entered its third day, affecting millions of users nationwide. According to reports, country's connectivity remains severely limited, with many unable to access online services. Although the Iranian authorities have used internet shutdowns during periods of unrest, this current blackout appears to be partial rather than a complete shutdown. While some regions have restored limited access, most of the country remains affected, signaling ongoing efforts to control information flow amid the escalating conflict. Now we have another developing breaking news coming in from Israel. Israeli Army Chief Eyal Zamir has said that fighting against Lebanese militant group Hezbollah, which has begun and could take many more days. However, Israel has already carried out several waves of airstrikes against Hezbollah targets in Beirut and southern Lebanon since the rocket attacks. Meanwhile, Israeli Army Chief Eyal Zamir has responded. Let's listen into what he has shared.
אנחנו פתחנו במערכה התקפית מול חיזבאללה, אנחנו לא רק בהגנה, אנחנו יוצאים עכשיו להתקפה. צריך להיערך למספר יממות של לחימה, רבות מאוד. צריך היערכות הגנתית חזקה, והיערכות התקפית מתמשכת עכשיו בגלים.
Now we welcome back Dr. Satoru Nagao for this. Thank you, Dr. Nagao, for staying with us. Now that we see Israel and Hezbollah fighting, do you think that Israel will take this, maybe make this as an opportunity to deter Hezbollah or to, finish Hezbollah off, if I may say, and taking this chance as a chance?
Yes, complete termination is possible or not is controversial because of the many people still support Hezbollah's system. Hezbollah's system is not only just military, but also the more civil service that they are preparing for the people. So in this case, these people rely on the Hezbollah as an NGO. So that's why these people will not leave from the Hezbollah, I think. But at the same time, as a military power, Israel can terminate their military capability at least some certain time, I think. And because Iran is facing the serious crisis now, desperately Iran uses these resources they have, even if the small resources they try to use it. That is Hezbollah. Hezbollah has already damaged in the many battles last some years. So that's why their military power is indeed far smaller than the past. So that's why if the Hezbollah start to fight again, of course Israel has a huge advantage in this battle, and Israel effectively destroys Hezbollah's military power. That is true. So that's why, yes, you are right. This is an opportunity to neutralize Hezbollah's military capability. But at the same time, I need to say, there is a people who support Hezbollah, and in this case, not only military power, but also the civil purpose services exist. These people will not leave from Hezbollah, I think. So this means that even if at certain times Israel neutralize the capability, still these people will maintain as a group, and that's why in the future there will be some kind of the political power. They can keep the influence. And in this case, worry is they will revitalize their military power.
Thank you for sharing that timely insight. I would like to build on that and welcoming back Colonel Sanjay Sirohi for this. Colonel, thank you very much for staying with us. Colonel, what's your take? How will these proxies be used by Iran now, or how do you think they will retain their influence in the region?
Tuma, we have to see that the Iran proxies are there. Hamas, although Hamas has been decimated by the Israelis and they have been fighting for last 2 years, Hezbollah was also weakened by Israeli attack time and again. But as far as the Houthis are concerned in Yemen, I think they are going to play a very important role by blocking the Red Sea, through which the communication, all these commercial ships they move through. And I think all these proxies are being supported by Iran, and when Iran is under attack, so I think all these proxies, with whatever capabilities they are left with, they are going to hit Israelis very, very hard. And there is another group in Hezbollah group in Iraq, which have also said that they are going to Iraq, they are going to attack the American bases in Iraq and Syria. So I think all these proxies are going to create problems both for Americans and for the Israelis, and as a result of which the Israelis defense forces and the American defense forces will to some extent get tied down with fighting with these proxies. So I think, because as I already said, that killing Ayatollah Khamenei has energized the complete region in the area, and especially the Muslim community, especially the Shias. So I think all the Shias who are affiliated or who believe in the Shia ideology, they are going to fight, and they are going to fight very hard, whether they are the proxies or whether there is IDF or whether they are the Iranian armed forces. So I think the problem is not going to, this war is not going to de-escalate so fast. Things are going to get worse day by day. Asuma.
With that, I'd like to thank both our guests for joining us today on this timely issue that's ongoing. Thank you very much, Colonel Sanji Sirohi and Dr. Satoru Nagao, for joining us once again. Now we move on to China.